Thank you, everyone, for this opportunity to tell you about a problem that maybe most of you have never considered. My name is Dr. Swarna Balasubramaniam, and I'm a surgeon and trained at the Mayo Clinic, and I was in clinical practice for 20 years. And I'm going to tell you about a problem that I encountered in my patients practically every day, and a problem that does not have a solution. This is the problem of recovery after abdominal surgery. If you've had abdominal surgery, you know that recovery is a miserable and painful process. About 10% of the population has had abdominal surgery, and so a lot of people are familiar with this. What happens is that we get patients out of the hospital very quickly after many major procedures. But this one, where you have abdominal surgery, has become a sticking point where it takes many days to recover, and you're lying in bed watching the Food Network instead of eating and waiting for your intestines to start working. The medical term for this problem is called post-operative ileus. And the problem when you don't eat is you're not healing, because it takes eating and digesting protein to start the healing process. And that is why the complication rate after abdominal surgery is so high. So our solution to this problem is a single-use device called the Noleus Leaf. And this device works after surgery, is used as an adjunct to surgery to remove the excess fluid and jumpstart bowel function after surgery. And it's easy to use, easy to place, easy to remove. And now we are a clinical stage company, and we have shown that this device is safe to use in humans, and we have preliminary proof of efficacy. This device uses a platform of negative pressure therapy, which has been used safely for wound care and is currently a $2.5 billion market, and this represents an opportunity to translate this to an internal platform. Here's some more information about how the device works. The device is used, as I said, as an adjunct to surgery, so there's absolutely no change to how surgery is done, so it's very easy for the surgeon to use, place, and then it's removed just hours later at the bedside. The device folds up like a fan, is extracted like a drain. We have shown that it removes fluid, and patients tolerate the use and removal of the device, and the process would be that the patients recover their bowel function faster and leave the hospital sooner. We have a great team working with me with 100+ years of collective experience to bring this device to commercial market, and we are on our way. There is a very large market of 3 million patients alone in the US that every year suffer from this problem, and 80 million patients worldwide. And as this device is very easy to use and requires only a vacuum, it can be used in even remote situations, and the US military is interested in using it in their field hospitals. So we've talked about how patients can benefit. Well, this device also has benefits for hospitals and health systems, because time is money, and if we get patients out sooner, the cost of healthcare decreases. And surgeons are also very eager for a solution to have better outcomes for their patients and less time taking care of patients. So the market values saving a hospital day. There are several other things that work on different aspects of post-surgical care to save one hospital day. And you can see that they've had good exits, and we anticipate that Noleus will have a good exit based on the size of the market and also the life-saving aspect of it, and the fact that the low cost of goods makes for a very profitable business here. So we are 2.5 years from commercialization. We are now a clinical stage company. We've been working on this a while, and our plans, now that we've shown that we have preliminary efficacy and safety, is to go ahead and do another trial to demonstrate efficacy without a doubt. And to that end, we are opening a funding round to raise $1.4 million to basically demonstrate efficacy in a series of patients and reach our next goals. And if you're interested in joining this revolution to improve outcomes after abdominal surgery, please talk to me. I'd love to tell you more. Thank you so much.